Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another Dokkan battle video, and today I want to do a showcase on this physical EZA Gogeta. He's kind of interesting in that he is the first ever like anniversary login unit to not just get like a Dokkan Awakening, but also an EZA. All of the other login units, with the exception I think of the year 3 one, go to level 100. So I think they're all level 100. This one goes to 140 with an EZA. The year 3 one it's kind of interesting because it's like, what is it? I think they had like the year 1 and then it like awakened into a Super Saiyan 2 and then awakened again into a Super Saiyan 3, I think is what it did. If not, for sure the year 1 and 2 awakened into each other. So there was some weird stuff with it early on where they were trying to take the login unit and actually make it awaken every year, but obviously that wasn't going to work for this long. So then they just started to make them unique units. This gives me hope. And what I really want to happen for the 10th anniversary, I potentially would take it instead of having a new login unit, or if they could keep a new login unit as well. But I would love to see them do like awakenings and EZAs for all of the other login units. I think that would be awesome. And they could do that maybe instead of having a new unit, or they could still just have a 10th one and then do the same thing like this Gogeta. So what I'm really curious about is how good will this unit be as a login unit. I think we need to set our expectations low because literally you get this guy just for logging into the game, and then there are some missions that got extra copies. One thing I do want to clarify for people is I've seen people posting online and they were really confused because they give you more than enough copies than you need for this guy, and I've had people ask, well, what do I do with the extra copies? There actually is a purpose to those extra copies. So what you do initially is you want to use 14 of them to raise the super attack level to 10 and then rainbow him, right? But even beyond that, there's more copies. Well, what you do with those extra copies, at least in my box, I had exactly 5 extra copies after doing that. And what you do with those extra 5 copies is you make another super attack level 5 version of it. You EZA this guy, and then you feed the super attack level 5 into this guy, and then you get your super attack level 15 for free without having to use Kai's. So that's what you do with your extra ones. And now there might even be more beyond that. Anything beyond that, you just do whatever you want with them. Save them for super attack for another Gogeta. You could sell them to Baba, whatever you want. Or just keep them as extra trophy units. But that was just a little side note I wanted to throw out there. Now, the other thing with this guy, his leader skill actually hurts him. And what it is his leader skill is attack and defense 19% per key sphere obtained, recovers 999 HP per key sphere of a character's type obtained. The reason why this leader skill hurts him, one, it's useless, like you're never going to use it, but two, he actually gets banned from events, and it's actually affecting this showcase because I wanted to do the Divine Wrath and Mortal Will, that event that I always use that's infinite. Well, they ban nukers in there. And so what Dokkan does that's really stupid is on certain events, any unit that has a nuking leader skill, they just flat out ban them from being on your team because they don't want you to try to cheese events. Now, I get that, but the reason why it's dumb, well, this guy twofold it's dumb because this guy's nuke leader skill isn't good enough to actually cheese anything anyways. But two, it stops you from actually running the unit on your team. And what I've heard other people say that I totally agree with is when they want to do that, all they simply need to do is ban this unit from being your leader, but they should still allow them to be on the team. All they have to do is not allow them to be in the leader slot, and then it's fixed. Because AGL Golden Frieza is a commonly used unit that people want to use for his tanking, but he has a nuking leader skill, so he gets banned from events, and it's kind of unfair. So another little side note there. Let's look at Gogeta's actual kit here with his EZA. So his super attack effect, he greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, does supreme damage, raises chance of evading enemies' attack by 19% for 1 turn. So I'll tell you right now, additionals could be really good on him. If he gets 19% chance to dodge for every super, that's pretty good. Now we'll see if he's got other dodge built in. If he only has that 19, then it might be a little bit rough. But if you can get him to like quad super, you can get him some decent dodge levels, right? So he gets attack and defense 99%, another attack and defense 19% per key sphere obtained, plus another 9% when attacking per key sphere obtained. As long as you have a superhero or movie hero ally attacking in the same turn, attacks effective against all types with 5 or more key spheres obtained, performs a guaranteed crit with 9 or more. So if you get a lot of orbs, he could be decent, but yeah, he has no built-in dodge. So I think like this is an instance of a unit where normally a free-to-play unit you'd want to go full dodge build. I almost think additionals make more sense because every additional super is going to give you 19% dodge, which is going to be way more impactful than just putting it directly into dodge. If you do, I think putting some dodge into him will be good because it gives you another proc, but I feel like you want to get this guy probably to at least 15 to 20 additional just to make sure that you can proc. So at most, because he's got no other additionals built in here, does he? He does not. That would have been really nice for his kit to give him more additionals, but I think they don't want him to be too good as a login unit. They just want him to be moderate. So at 19%, the most dodge he can get here is 38%. Is that right? Yeah, 38%, which is not a dependable number. So yeah, you're probably going to need to do a situation where you want to do combo attack and dodge. And you can see I did that there. I did go full dodge build on him. And then that 11 additional, I'm hoping is just enough to once in a while proc an additional super. I mean, that's really the best you're going to do if you're going to try to run him in hard content. We will see. I feel like he's not going to be that great. But I am running him on LR Gogeta's team, so 200% leader skill. And I'm just juicing him up with a lot of support. We are in Legendary Frieza event. I just wanted to run something that wasn't like top tier content because I don't think he can handle that. But I just want to get a look at him. Now, this first turn's actually pretty bad because we don't have a lot of orbs. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to slide this AGL Gohan. This AGL Gohan, by the way, very good on the superhero team or movie hero team specifically. Support unit gets like 70% chance to dodge, like very good. So let's have Gogeta. Yeah, 148k defense, but let's grab 7 orbs. And he shoots with a 222k defense. Not very good. Not very good. He does get a great defense raise. So I think a great defense raise is a 50% raise. But yeah, he's not going to be tanking anything. I mean, here's what we're going to do. This Legendary Frieza event really isn't that hard of an event. So we're going to see what kind of damage he takes against some of these early phases of Frieza. I think the last phase of Frieza is like a real boss. Like he hits over 1 million. So I would say that counts as being like a difficult boss. But overall, I'd say this isn't that hard. Oh yeah, AoE there. So we took 40k on the AoE, did not dodge. Is that 4.95? That was. So about a 5 mil attack stat there. Not the greatest. Yeah, I mean, they definitely tempered him back being a login unit, right? Which is I kind of want him to be a little bit better, like at least a usable free-to-play unit. I think that would be really cool. So I'm going to leave these Gogeta smashed together. They're not linking now, but they're going to link up really soon. They transform pretty quick. So we will do that. Because eventually they're going to link up well. And then we just have all of our support units kind of floating. And once again, this is a fairly weak team in terms of like some of the banner units I brought on the side, support units, right? They're not super crazy. I think STR Piccolo is still okay. Inch Pan is just dodge or die, right? AGL Gohan's also dodge or die. But they have good amounts of dodge, right? So we'll see. So yeah, we're going to try out this Gogeta. I did get an idea for another video I want to do. Talking about, ironically, a Kid Goten and Trunks, which has really nothing to do with the celebration. But I was just looking at my box and thinking about those damage reduction Goten and Trunks. I think they're so good. They just don't have the right setup now. So I want to do a video showing what they could look like on a proper setup if they get the right leader. And I think that'll be a fun video. So I think I am going to do that. All right, so here, Gogeta getting 4 links. We got 8 orbs there. And then this Gogeta could transform already, huh? Is there a reason to transform him? I don't know if I would need to. I won't transform him yet. We'll just let him sit. I'm just worried that he'll go. We'll put the login unit there in slot 1. Let's just grab the orbs. We'll give him a chance. I mean, this is an early phase of Frieza, right? 200k defense? No. All right, let's see what he does. Let's see if he just instantly dies or what's going to happen here. Yeah, even this Gohan World Tournament unit there, 300k defense at least, like something, right? Because he stacks defense too, I believe. No dodge, double digits at least. 4.7 million, so he's just sitting in like that 5 mil attack range. Here's what this Gogeta is actually really good for. And I talked about this, I did a team build guide, but I know there's going to be a lot of like new players just coming to the game. I think this guy's just a great like team filler unit that's going to be suitable for like moderate content, right? And so I think that's where this login unit's going to come into play. I think as an EZA unit, a lot of new players are going to come in and summon Gogeta, but you might physically not have enough movie heroes to fill out a proper team. That's where this Gogeta, I think, is going to be the most useful. Because here's the thing. I think even in this Legendary Frieza event, I mean, I think the last phase is going to one-shot him. You just have to hope he dodges. But, like, as a new player, you're going to have tons of content to clear that is, like, mid-level content. Like, not everything in the game is, like, top-tier red zone, right? Even, like, I think you could use this Gogeta in, like, the God event, right? Like, Super Battle Road. There's a lot of content that new players are going to need to clear that I think this guy will help you out in if you need to fill out that movie heroes team. I think the moment you summon enough units, he's going to be like the first one you're going to push off. But I think that's kind of like what his role is, right? He's for the brand new players. Let's help you fill out that team. Well, we're going to transform this Gogeta. We got to get the double blues going over here. I think that's what we got to have. We got to have the double blues. Man, Gogeta Blue has got to be one of my favorite Dragon Ball characters, period. He is so cool. All right. So, yeah, we're going to be linking up pretty spicily. This is the friend one, not level 10 links, huh? Someone's slacking over here. Someone's slacking. Although I do understand not everybody just goes crazy in link levels like I do, right? You know, I'm chilling at my 7 million power level over here. I was actually just talking about in a previous video that I'm trying to do the new link level event, but you can only use superhero and super bosses. And I literally don't have enough units to fill out a team that aren't already link leveled. So I'm just taking random SSRs to fill out the team, which is crazy. All right, let's get another physical Gogeta turn. This is nice because we've at least gotten enough that I feel like, all right, we did a little bit of a showcase here. So we got a decent pocket of orbs there. I think, sure, we'll transform you. We might end up losing a link. Let's see. Oh, and we orb change actually, which is good. Oh, we lost a couple of links. I probably shouldn't have done that. That's all right. Okay, so we got some orb pockets out here. Let's grab this. And then 5. Oh, I thought I had better than that. Shoot, grabbing those actually ruined it, huh? Oh, well, I'm not going to reset for that. So let's grab the 5 orbs. How are we looking with 5 orbs? 170k defense. Yeah, like I thought... Let me double check. I did EZA him, right? Yeah, I did. Man, he just doesn't feel strong enough. I don't know. I thought for even a login free-to-play unit, I thought he would be a little bit better. You know what he feels like? I mean, he kind of feels like after EZA, he feels like what the other login, like at least the last couple of login units were. Because like, I remember like STRUI Goku, and then what, there was a Goku Vegeta, like they actually felt kind of solid for like level 100 units. That's kind of what this guy feels like. He just feels like, okay, like if this was what he was doing at level 100, like that's kind of what I would expect. So for an EZA, I thought he was going to be runnable, but he is actually, he's actually not runnable here. I'm not going to lie. I feel like they really undertuned him even for a login unit. I feel like he definitely could have been better. Like, why is he not hit, like, not that the damage matters, but I mean, at least maybe 6 or 7 million, but like, he's in the 3 to 5 range here. Obviously, yes, as a nuker, he has the potential to do that. But then to have, like, no defense and such a low chance to dodge, like, I don't know, like, at least give him 50% chance to dodge, or like, even if you gave him 30% and then he got 19 on super, right? Then you're at least at 49. That would have been a lot better. Like, it's actually kind of mind-boggling to me that he doesn't have any built-in additionals or dodge. Like, that's what he really needed. All right, well, let's just go crazy here. We're going to let these Gogeta Blues kind of go crazy. And sure, we're going to go ahead and we're going to use the active skill here. Why not? Get all the fancy animations in the video. Let's show that chest. Let's go. But bam! I love it. He just like shows the chest. I love that he takes the damage when he shows the chest. Like that is the attack. That is so funny that they waited for the damage for that. Sure. Yeah, we could do it again, but we don't actually want to kill here. All right, let's see what the orb. I mean, here, let's go. I know that putting him in slot 1 is just going to be death, but I do want the 10 orbs. Sure, we're gonna do it, and if we just die, we die. We gotta show, like, how weak he is, right? Wait, only 7 orbs? I could have swore I just had 10. Hold on. Why is it 10 with you? 7 with you? It's because you get more per physical orb, isn't it? Let me double check your thing here. Per key spear. No, nothing. Oh, and a guarantee crit with 9 or more. That's interesting. Why are you prioritizing physical? Because you have nothing in here that prioritizes physical. Because normally what it does is sometimes you get like extra key per, you know, a certain typing or extra stats. It would prioritize that. Yeah, that's weird. He's prioritizing physical even though he gets more orbs. That's really weird. What? I wish I could use you to grab the physical out. All right, I'm just going to grab this single orb here and leave you in slot 1, I guess. And then we got 6, 9. Okay, we'll take the 9. That's a little bit better. Yeah, if anybody knows why he was prioritizing the physical there, that is quite odd to me. 220k. Because it normally prioritizes the path that gives you the most key. There's... oh, I guess because there was... like, probably 3 physical orbs gave him 6 key, so maybe that's why. Yeah, it's just because the physical orbs gave him more key. That is so dumb, though, because he gets more stats for getting the 10 orbs. That's just one of those instances that, yeah, it was kind of rough. But that's why, yeah. All right, but we were able to drop it enough to get 9 orbs at least, which is good. All right, let's see what we got here for physical login unit Gogeta, 5.3 million. And that was with 9 orbs, so... but he did get the guaranteed crit, so we got to see that part. And then, yeah, he's not getting any dodge for only 19% dodge plus the 25 dodge I gave him. All right, well, we should... well, I don't know if we'll clear Frieza here, but let's go ahead and grab a bunch of orbs. I could have been fancy and brought, like, orb-changing items, but I don't know. Sure, let's grab these. We'll grab that. All right, let's see what we got here. So Gogeta, you know, 13.4, pretty solid attack stat. He's going to be doing some additionals. See if we can take out Frieza this turn or not. Maybe we can line it up so the physical Gogeta, the free-to-play one, can get a kill. Probably not, though. We'll go, though. If he can survive the fight, I'm not going to use any items, so... we're going to try to maybe put him in harm's way soon to see how bad he gets just jacked up. But I would like it to be like after he supers, like once he gets more defense, to see what he really takes. But yeah, I would say a very disappointing EZA. I really wanted him to be good because I think I think having like a good standalone base Gogeta is something we need. Because every base Gogeta is either like, so the year 5 is a good base Gogeta, but he transforms, right? And then we got what, a free-to-play STR one, and then this one, but neither of them are good. It would be nice to have like a really good just base Gogeta. I do think that would be cool. Or maybe a base Super Saiyan Vegeta that doesn't transform, or Gogeta, sorry, not Vegeta. All right, what do we got here? So this is the final phase. So, you know what? I'm gonna like, well, first let's do this. We'll give him the chest here. We'll give him the chest. Since this is the last form of Frieza. And then we'll sit in slot 2, grab as many orbs as we can get. Wow, he just chested him for 3 health bars. Oh, wait, we're locking. Okay, sure. That guarantees we'll get deeper. That's actually good. That's right, the lock mechanic. That's its whole deal. Looks like 6 is what we get, so we'll take the 6 orbs. Getting us... yeah, dude, 200k defense just so bad. Like, well, I mean, I guess he's guarding. But, like, if I would expect him to even take from normals. But, yeah, this is good. We can show off the lock mechanic. I haven't really got to fully use it yet. Because the only time I've ever used it are in situations where it really didn't matter. This actually is a spot where it would matter. If I'm trying to sneak by with this Gogeta on the team. I mean, this is an example here of how, like, a brand new player, maybe you're struggling with Legendary Frieza event. You need to put together that superhero team. I mean, you could just ride the 2 LR Gogetas. And then have this guy just chilling there, get that lock mechanic off. 4.3 million. Yep, targeted, so it doesn't matter. No supers coming there anyways. This Gohan's going to be fine. I mean, the lock mechanic is very good. And then, yeah, we'll probably take out Frieza on the next turn. So, yep, and then the lock mechanic saved AGL Gohan right there. He would have been toast. All right, and let's, I actually want, I'm going to put AGL, we'll risk it here a little bit. We'll do AGL Gogeta. I want to see if his dodge comes through. We'll get the Dokkan attack here, but I still like AGL Gogeta. Much superior than the physical Broly that easied with him. I wish the Broly was like a million times better, because he's actually would be runnable on the Broly team. All right, so he dodged out there. That was good. Then we'll take the Dokkan attack. I'm going to not grab these, though, so it'll be less damage. But I mean, he might one-shot here. He's going to be doing, like, probably like a 12 or 13 mil shot here. I didn't catch the attack status off the screen. Oh, yeah, that was pretty healthy. That was a... couldn't catch it, but it was over 10 million. 15 mil for this guy. Yeah, if you get that Dokkan Fest AGL Gogeta, he's definitely runnable on the team. He's got 70% chance to dodge after he transforms. The link's great with the new Gogeta. So anyways, guys, there you go. There is the physical login unit EZA Gogeta. Unfortunately, not as good as I would have liked. I think he's relegated to pretty much just, if you're desperate to fill a slot on movie heroes, he's a unit you can use. That's about it. So let me know what y'all think. Thanks for watching. We'll catch y'all on the next one.